let's give it to Dr. K a little bit on that subject.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good one, right? Because that was one of the perks we added, that I think when we had come up with the five stakeholders, right? Something needed to really bind that together a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And one of the big things that was happening at MakerFlo was that a lot of folks were, they were going through a rough time, especially during COVID and stuff, right? And there was just a lot of stuff going on, and we made a decision that, we wanted to have a life coach and kind of a psychologist come in and, come to MakerFlo and be there for our team members. And we tried to do it through insurance, but that was did not work.
Yeah.
I guess insurance doesn't care, but
They have some options, but I just feel like insurance options are like inauthentic.
yeah.
Those people there are just there for their paycheck. I mean, you call in or whatever, or you Zoom with somebody through your health insurance.
But it also had to do outside of work. Like, you had to do it outside of work, right? That would have made it difficult. But
Mhm.
what we're talking about is Dr. K. So Dr. K is someone that I think he's on our website too. We have him,
Yeah.
and he's basically a life coach. And we met Dr. K, and I had a pleasure to meet you, Dr. K. He's an awesome guy. We want to have him on the podcast sometime in the future. He talks about some great things, and Dr. K is actually our private life coach and kind of psychologist, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a health mentor. Yeah.
A health mentor, yeah. And Mark and I actually see him as well. And we try to see him on a monthly basis. But our team members have always had access to Dr. K for any serious, you know, anything serious that they might be going through, or he comes on a monthly cadence or biweekly cadence now, and he basically meets everyone for about 30 minutes, so everyone has access to him, and the cost to everybody is nothing. So that's something that Mark and I personally pay for everybody to see Dr. K. And Dr. K was an addition we made, because we wanted to make sure that all these five things were being handled,
Yeah.
right? Like, all our team members were in a good spot mentally. If they were going through something, Dr. K was there for them. We've also offered, some of our team members to have their spouses or their family over if they're going through anything. And Dr. K he's a cool guy. So he's like, yeah, whatever, like whatever you need. You want your kids to come, and he opens his sessions for our team members to come to show up and talk to him. And you don't have to even he's just like, just come talk to me. You don't have to even have something going on. Like, I'm open to just, if you need someone to talk to, talk to.
Yeah.
And I think that really, Dr. K really brought all this together even more, because he was able to take our company culture, and I feel like he gets to speak to everybody, and he gets to really instill our culture, but then at the same time help everyone in their personal situation, work situation, or what have you.
Yeah. When Dr. K, when I met him, gosh, was it 5 years ago? It was during COVID, and I was having a lot of anxieties during COVID of what was going on. People are getting sick, like what's going to happen to us, what's going to happen to the business. And I met Dr. K as a life coach, and I was like, man, I would love to get the opportunity to speak to you, and he gave me a free session,
Oh
and
yeah.
I was like, wow. And I think I called you right away. I'm like, dude, this was like incredible,
Yeah.
and Dr. K loved what we were doing with MakerFlo and our culture and stuff, and how we cared about our people. And I was like, man, if I'm going through this, I'm sure the rest of my team's going through this. There's no way I could hold Dr. K hostage to this. But Dr. K he only had a structure just for working like one-on-one with individuals. He had never worked with a business before.
Correct.
So I proposed it to Dr. K, like, hey, how can we make something work where my team can have access to you? Because the sessions that we're starting to have are phenomenal for me, to be able to speak to somebody and to be able to open up and to be able to get advice, from somebody that is as educated as him in that industry, in that field. And he was open enough to structure something for us, and we made tweaks along the way. But now it's awesome that all of our team members get access to him, and we have a 90% opt-in rate of people that see him on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I think that number 90% is phenomenal, because most team members that work for other companies don't participate in the regular, available options and perks like something like Dr. K.
Yeah. Yeah. And we've had a lot of folks go through, a lot of things. And I think one of the coolest things that really speaks to our culture, and I think this is what you were saying is why you got Dr. K, is that Dr. K says that what surprises him the most about our team and what we've built as a culture is how many times people have given up their slot
Mm,
because they saw someone else suffering more than them.
yeah.
If
That's a
that doesn't speak to the culture that's been built here and what's been instilled and how our team is, I don't know what does, because that's incredible. Because getting a Dr. K appointment is also like it's difficult.
yeah.
Yeah. So he's usually booked out with us for at least a month or so, and you know we usually see them about once a month or so. You know, because we have team members on a cycle. But I think that's incredible that somebody sees someone else suffering or somebody else sees that they need it more than they do, and they're willing to give their slot up for Dr. K. So I think that's
Yeah.
really
I
awesome.
mean, that's really our team following the 3 pillars of doing good,
Yeah.
and to be able to offer that to somebody. I see that often with our team, is like they do what's right. They do what's right when nobody's looking. And that's all I ask.
Yeah.
We give our team members all these perks. And people are probably listening like, wow, this is incredible. Why would you do that? But I want to be able to come to my team and say, hey, you have all the perks in the world. Do what's right when nobody's looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to do that. Just do what's right when nobody's looking because I'm giving you every opportunity to succeed. Right. And then you give them all the tools to succeed. There should be limited reasons why there's any failures.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we gave you food, we gave you access to Dr. K, we gave you health benefits, we did all these things. We're trying to build you up so you can be successful.
Yeah. And you're not talking about successful at MakerFlo.
No,
No.
as a person.
Just in life.
Yes,
Right.
that's what I care about.
That's it. Yeah. And I think that's the crux of it is our culture has grown from the business to something even bigger. And I think, and just so everybody again understands, it's always a moving target because I think we just had another MakerFlo pivot as far as what MakerFlo is going to be about in 2026. And it all comes, but the core of it's always been these 5 pillars. The core of it's always been be good, do good, spread good. But we've changed like what we're aiming for, but the core has always been the same. And like understanding that why and formulating that culture is so important because it sets us as the owners, right? One of the 5, it sets us to a path. But then the other 4 people in there, we can also set them on the same path if we understand the culture and the together, so